treble, but lose today, and effectively they are out of the reckoning for La Liga. Win, and they're back in the frame. It's tense, Jerry.
Well, it is, and you've hit the nail on the head, Rob, because this is a must-win game for Barcelona. You know, Real Madrid have that game in hand on a 3-point advantage, and everything is in their favour. And if they're not complacent, they should. You know, they're the favourites certainly in this game, the fixture, especially with no Neymar. And it's interesting seeing Sergio Garcia on with his green jacket in the week that Rob Palmer had a hole-in-one. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jerry. We've already passed the moment where we had that early goal a couple of seasons ago from Benzema. He's not got a green jacket on. Natalie dressed Luis Enrique, who decided the first weekend of March that he was going to step aside and allow somebody else to take the reins and the stress of managing Football Club Barcelona. No ideas yet who it's going to be. It's amazing, isn't it? In 17 months, the last time these sides played here, that was effectively the end of Rafa Benitez's stand. He had all kinds of problems. Benzema and Carvajal had missed 6 games. Bale was drafted in, they had problems, but they are at full strength and they're a team at the moment. The big call for the referee, Ronaldo goes down. There are about 90,000 witnesses all claiming that he'd been fouled. But the referee tonight, you're going to see a lot of him, Alejandro Hernandez vigorously shook his head. Here is Gareth Bale.
Well, I want to see that again. There's a split second when Ronaldo picks his pocket, and does he get caught? The referee was in a good position about 12 yards away, and he didn't think so, and that's too strong for Marcelo. Out of play, and let's see this again. Here it comes. He gets across from Tite. Well, let's see. Oh, he gets the player. He doesn't get the ball. It's a penalty.
Well, the referee was arching his neck to see it. Ronaldo claimed the collision had come after the ball had gone.
He was right.
Busquets caught in possession. Modric to Cristiano Ronaldo, hoping to prey on Tite, who's making his Clasico debut. It was one of the big decisions for Luis Enrique. Did he go with the experienced Mascherano or Samuel Tite, the one signing this season that has worked?
Yeah, I like him. He's done well. He just lacks a bit of experience, as you can see there, Rob. He's not the only debutant tonight. Paco Alcácer is another one, and he's in for Neymar.
Nacho for Real Madrid. This is Alcácer looking for Luis Suarez. Modric. Toni Kroos.
Good play.
Modric to Ramos, who scored that dramatic goal right at the death in the game at the Nou Camp between these two teams. Ramos has a swagger in the step of Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo. To Carvajal, he has the freedom. Carvajal has options right across the face of goal. Rakitic clears. It's the full force of Real Madrid right from the start of this game.
Well, they're dominant, aren't they, Rob? They're really pushing home at the moment. Toni Kroos and Modric on this right-hand side.
Ter Stegen doesn't get there. Benzema stretches. And some breathing space for Barcelona.
Wow. Well, certainly asking questions of the defence. Great run, he's onside. You can see clearly he's onside. Linesman's in a great position. Thought he went for the wrong option. Maybe Gareth Bale near post was a good option. There's the penalty. He catches him with his right foot on the shin, and then he swings his other foot afterwards and catches him again. I don't know. Tough one for the referee, obviously, in a massive game like this.
Ter Stegen is closed down. We generally get an early goal in the Clasico. We've had a goal in the opening 11 minutes of the last 5 games at the Bernabeu between these teams. There's going to be a lot of rough and tumble. It's the second Clasico for Senor Hernandez. Last season he sent off Ramos in this game, but Real Madrid won it. Always at the Nou Camp. This is Zinedine Zidane's home debut in a Clasico.
Well, a bit of a twisted angle there from Marcelo.
Gareth Bale, that was the news the fans were waiting for. Would it be Isco? Would it be Bale as part of the front three? There's Lionel Messi. His first touches on the ball. Jordi Alba. Neymar, as you have probably been following in the news, he was sent off recently against Malaga. Yes, a ban was extended to this game. Barca thought about appealing it, but it all kind of withered out. Andres Iniesta, skipper of Barcelona, launches their first attack. Casemiro gets dug in.
So important, Casemiro, Rob, in this midfield. And the break's on.
Here's Toni Kroos. Kroos to Cristiano Ronaldo. Does he still have that speed? Yes, he does. Beats an old friend, Gerard Piqué. Ronaldo! Ter Stegen with a confidence-building save.
Excellent play from CR7. Showed a good turn of pace down the right-hand side. Comes in on his left foot. Strikes it on target. Ter Stegen up for the challenge. And it's been all Real Madrid in the opening 5 minutes. Let's not forget, we've got Messi and Paco Alcácer, and Luis Suarez has got a good record in the Clásicos, Rob. 4 goals in his last 5 Clásicos.
Well, we've got tons of statistics. Let me give you one that we want to get out of the way early on. There hasn't been a 0-0 at the Bernabeu between these teams since 1987. I hope that's the last time we mention that. Jordi Alba with an incredible amount of space. Carvajal stands off him. It's a great ball in. His intended target was Suarez, who was starting from an offside position.
Just slightly long in that one.
Luis Suarez hasn't scored in his last 4 games.
Yeah, that's one of the problems. Let's have a look, see. Oh,
it was his right wrist.
Well, he's level, I think, Rob. I think that's a tough one. I've seen 3 or 4 of them given like that, and I'd love to see the benefit of the doubt given to the striker. We want to see goals. And he was level, I thought, with the last defender. Good ball.
It was a great ball, but offside. Now Bale is offside. Gareth Bale's missed the last 2 games, but joined in training. And it's probably helpful because it will be a fatigued team after the Champions League in midweek, and Bale comes in to freshen things up. Just the one change.
He looked level as well with Piqué. I thought he was level with Piqué. That's another one that was debatable.
Teasing. Jordi Alba. Suarez. Casemiro all over it. And he's done some damage to Suarez.
And Suarez still down holding his chest. I think he might have caught an elbow. Well, he turns into the challenge here. And he runs in, he falls into the knee of
Well, he initially fell into the knee of Ramos, and I think the knee of Ramos ended up in his rib cage. Modric. Jordi Alba taken out by Casemiro, the enforcer in midfield.
He's superb when they have him available, Rob. He's so important.
Nacho to Carvajal. Has been a revolution under Zinedine Zidane. When Rafa Benitez was the manager, and I'm sure he's watching up in the northeast of England, he was encouraged, let's say, to play the Galacticos, the big names that just signed. Danilo, James had to play. Casemiro had a run in the team, but when he came to the Clásico, he was deselected. Zidane has picked who he feels deserves a place in this team, and he's picked on form rather than reputation. Busquets. It's a great matchup between Busquets and Toni Kroos. 2 accomplished World Cup winning midfield players. Titi. Busquets taken on by Lionel Messi. Messi from a deep position feeds Alcácer. Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Messi. Lapse in concentration from Messi. Busquets. Andres Iniesta. The skipper has a shot.
Wow. His last goal was against Real Madrid over a year ago.
Well, 519 days ago. In fact, his last 2 goals in La Liga have been against Real Madrid. His last goal was actually against Celtic. That was a volley in there.